moment on this conference that I went for in Nairobi, when the South African Minister of Transport stood up in the gathering where there are political parties from all over the world, and he said to me, he said, I want to applaud Liberia because your election was so tight, hotly contested, and President Bouaga only defeated President Weah less than 30,000 votes. And yet, President Weah conceded. He said, you people should continue that democracy. I was proud. I'm going to say anyway, therefore, President, we have to concede and keep our democracy on the path it is. It's something, of course, I'm proud of, and I'm happy he did that. I will praise him any day for that, because not many Africans can do that. Look, let's stop all these political noise. When people do something good, praise them. He could have stayed in power like other people. Yes, he could have done that. When President Bouaga
CDC will rise through it all. Let's go break our Since its inauguration on January 22, 2018, President George Weah has been living up to promises made to the Liberian people. Although the president intimated that he's not promising quick fixes or miracles, but his passion for transforming the livelihood of the Liberian people is certainly showing some quick fixes.
The sooner we all merge our energies towards cementing these new norms and values, the sooner we will transform our beloved country for the better. In doing so, we must also learn the virtues of patience and learn to lower our expectations, for I do not promise you quick fixes or miracles. Instead, my pledge to you today is that my administration, with your help, will make steady and deliberate progress towards achieving the hopes and aspirations that you cherish in your heart for Mama Liberia.
In this maiden edition, Doe community and Claratown residents are grateful for the construction of the 2.7-kilometer asphalt road pavement connecting the two communities. On May 7, 2018, His Excellency George Weah, Liberia's pro-poll president, visited Doe community and requested his public works minister to immediately commence the construction of the road network to Claratown. President Weah symbolically jump-started the project by moving the road construction equipment, bringing joy to the tens of thousands of residents that Change for Hope has arrived. The road construction immediately commenced. Throughout the course of the project, the residents continued to express their satisfaction. Some residents spoke of the challenges faced by the lack of better road in their community.
Even to get for you on the roads of Rakino, they get food when it rain and I was a Rakino road on the road. But at least since they started the road, at least things are really alright now for the road. The road are alright. And for motor to come here when it rain, so whatever is bring go by on market for road that will stop on the road, we'll to our head to get in. For on the road to come here, we will charge you more than $100 because of the road. Because they were all on the road.
For the past years, we've been observing the road issue as one of the key issues to the community. As regards to the bad road condition of the community. From time in past, we've been experiencing floods. When it rains, no way for people to get out. The road being bad.
But my prayer is here, you will cry for me. I'm very nice in the water. And I get pray.
The road is going to ease access to health care for the residents.
Any emergency, you find it difficult because there's no road. Even when you tell the police vehicle that will have emergency here, the police will not attend to you. Even motor car, what will come for pregnant woman or for any emergency that somebody is seriously ill, they will not come because of the road condition. So for now, you can see the road is fresh, new. I believe that as you call them now, they will only be rushing to come and see because they themselves want to see the road also.
Students are now having easy access to their schools.
For us, the road was very bad. To move on to our house and get on our campus, but now it's set to the water is so funny. Oh, anyway, you get on to yourself. The same thing your uniform you get there, you can mess up before getting on your campus.
It's on the road about we used to walk in water, going to school, people falling down from one bar. But now, we're happy the way they go face. You can walk free there, nothing can take step on again.
Others lavish praises on their president for keeping his campaign promise.
I think if that to dedicate a road for us, where they were for us.
I never thought that road would pass here. It's beyond my imagination. I can't get over it for road to pass here. I was one of those that were on the international media on CCTV. I was interviewed about George Weah. Who is George Weah? And I told the international world about George Weah, that George Weah was going to make a positive change. And today, I think everybody here can see it. No one here is suffering from myopia. You can see clear, and it's glaring. You can see the development. What I have to say is this. Many people have been saying that we got educated people in this country. We don't have educated people here. We got more educated fool than educated people. Because if you are educated, you will not invest all your country money and deposit it in America. Then you leave your brother and sister living down the poverty line. So I want to commend George Weah, and I pray to the Almighty God to give him more vision. We have this country at heart because we are originated from right down here, the Clarendon field.
I was born here and I saw him even the time I was coming up, and I know what he's capable of. I know his potential. So I appreciate him, and the people of Dole community and Clarendon at large appreciate him. And we know that he can do better. He can do more than this. We know George Weah can bring change to this country. We know that. So whatsoever thing they are saying, whatsoever talking that they are talking, that they keep talking. And I know my government will keep doing what is right for the Liberian people. So I only want to tell him he shouldn't listen to them. He can do better. He shouldn't mind the politics. This is Liberia. These things happen. But now we are not all for talking. We are all for working. And we know that he can do it. He should keep on the good work.
The president is making what they want on free roll. Working what I do.
At this time of the year in Dole community, we cannot be standing here doing the yesteryears, but today through his ingenuity and through his leadership ability. And one thing that I admire of President Weah is he is a person that is committed to his word. And if you can retrospect a few years back during the presidency of Madam Salif, she visited our community and promised the people of Dole community that within 14 days time, Dole community road will have been constructed. Unfortunately, in 2015, she made that promise. It did not come to fruition until her tenure expired. But when President Weah visited our community, he promised the people of Dole community that within 90 days, Dole community will boast of the paved road. Evidence by the fact of what we are seeing here today. Today, the people of Dole community can boast of the paved road. And one of the characteristics of a leader, of a good leader, is that you should have credibility. So I'd like to say President Weah have demonstrated credibility and integrity to the people of Dole community. It is against our background that the people of Dole community, specifically the Veteran Bureau of Dole community, we have unanimously agreed to erect or construct the monument of President Weah at the triangle there in the center square of the Dole community road. President Dr. George Manneh Weah.
I just want to tell the president thank you for him before good.
And that his priority, he said, road is his first priority. So I want to give him a praise because he's a man of voice. And I want all Liberians, I'm sending it out as a message that are rally around this president because the opposition don't want to see anything good coming up. Or during the campaign, I went in certain county which having to be coming county which is my county. I observed people were campaigning, they were managing negative about this president. How he will not, even when he go out to address the United Nations, he will do this, he will do that one himself. But I tell you for one thing, he's a chosen leader by God himself. Sincerely speaking, whether you love it or not, I'm seeing it from the deeper part of my heart. He's a chosen leader.
I must commend the president. Thank you for the very hard work.
So, fellow Liberians, home and abroad, it's a privilege again for us to be on here this morning, this afternoon, this evening. And we want to say thanks to everybody. As usual, we ask that you do us a favor. And that favor we require of you is to kindly hit for us the share button. Invite as many persons as you can invite. Invite as many friends as you can invite. And let us all have a wonderful time as we, have this conversation. Our people will be joining us. Our brother Chokon is in the backstage. I think he is traveling. So when he is situated, we will definitely be able to bring him on because he's traveling, and we don't want for Facebook to try to restrict the video. So usually there are some activities that Facebook will be able to restrict the video on. So once he gets to where he's going, he will definitely be with us for the conversation. But he's backstage and trying to get to us. Our brother Jake is with us. He will soon be with us. But we are grateful, and let's welcome our brother Louis. My brother Louis, how are you, sir? Welcome.
Thank you so much, Prince. It's good to be here on this lovely weekend in Liberia. In Liberia, is in this evening after 6. We say thank you so much, and it's good to be on this platform where we are able to tell our people the happening in our country and educate them on what to do.
Thank you so very kindly. Really do appreciate. Fellow Liberians, we are also joined by our brother, as usual, our brother Jake. Brother Jake, Happy New Year to you since last
Yeah,
year.
yeah. Happy New Year to you and Luis. Salute. Luis, I got your we're top behind the scene. Happy
All
New
right.
Year and Happy New Year and salute to everybody. And to the follower, respect. Happy New Year. You help to share this video. As we always say, sharing is free because of you people we are here. Yeah, so you help to share the video. The video is getting there, getting there. So you have to share it. Please salute to everybody. Happy New Year.
All right, so we want to say thanks to all of you as usual, and want to say happy New Year, to all of you for what you continue to do. Again, hit for us the share button, and let us all have a wonderful time, and then be able to discuss the issue. Well, my brother Louis, and then Jake, our brother will soon join us. Chokon, he is getting situated. Once he is situated, definitely he will be with us. Once he is, well situated, he will be with us. Let's see. So once he's situated, he will be with us, and we'll all have a very wonderful time together. So without wasting much time, let's go and welcome some of our people that have joined us. We want to use this time, fellow Liberians, to welcome all of you. As usual, we want to welcome all of you. And again, we want to say, do us a favor, hit the share button.
No.
We want to welcome Seth. Seth, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you, Seth, for your presence here. Thank you for your presence. Joyce, how are you? My own sister, Joyce, you are welcome. How are you? I hope you are doing great, well, and fine. Thank you so much. Yeah, Dara. Uh, Dafinda, thank you so much, Dafinda sir. We appreciate your presence here. Philip Nangbe Toba, you are highly welcome. Thank you so very kindly for your presence here. Lucini Jabate, thank you so much for joining us. Julie Z. Kennedy, we want to say thank you so much. We appreciate your presence, Julie. Thank you so very kindly for joining us. Thank you. Again, hit the share button. Morris Kamara, how are you? Morris Kamara, we want to say you are welcome. Roland, thank you so much for joining us, our own brother there. Roland B. Yomi, thank you so much. We appreciate your presence. Uh, Timini, thank you so much. We appreciate you, sir. I mean, all of you, the names just keep popping up. My own lovely sister, Nina Kuya, how are you? I want to welcome our own chaplain, Madam Josephine Campbell. You are highly welcome. Thank you so much. Mohammed Sombai, thank you so much. Mohammed Sombai, appreciate your presence here. It's a privilege for us to have you. Leo Montgomery, I want to salute my own brother, Leo Montgomery. Thank you so much for what you continue to do. You are one person who are very committed to this cause in showing that we have a better Liberia. I want to say thank you. Titus Masekwe, how are you? Watching us there from the USA, Titus, I want to say you are highly welcome. Thank you so very kindly for joining us. It is always a privilege. I mean, always a privilege for us to have you people here. So again, please do us a favor, hit for us the share button. Let's welcome our brother Chokon. My brother Chokon, welcome, Chief. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. Let me say salute to every one of you, Dennis, Chief Jakes, our friend Sharif, our followers, our viewers, those of you that like us, those of you that don't like us. Thank everyone for your support. Let us do this together. This is intended to make our country better. Uh, we say thank you and salute to all of you. It's a pleasure being here again this evening from my end.
Thank you so very kindly. Thank you so very kindly, my brother. We are grateful that you are here with us. Uh, you know, let's have a wonderful time, and then do what we are supposed to do here. Yeah, do what we are supposed to do for 2 hours. Okay. So I want to start with this. It's very troubling, but again, it is just important that our people get to know. We've made this issue of rape and sexual violence on this platform almost like a signature topic, where every time we come, we talk about it. Every time we come, we talk about it. Even if there are other issues that we should talk about, we always ensure that we infused in our discussion this issue of, sexual based violence in Liberia and police brutality. We woke up to a very scary and a terrible news. Very scary and terrible news. We never thought that these things will be happening in Liberia, where you have government officials who are supposed to be seen as protectors of the people, who the people should run to. We can just, if we are not speaking, we can just mute ourselves so that the background noise can be reduced a bit. We can just reduce ourselves. So we now reduce ourselves now, but to just kind of mute ourselves on the back. Thank you. So we never thought that these things will be seen in Liberia, where we will have government officials who are supposed to be seen as protectors of the people, that when children see, we run to. I remember coming up as young people, when you even get one government official in your area, you happy. Oh, that man working in government. Oh, that person working in government. We never thought that under this particular regime, that government official will be carrying on this act. I want to play this particular, which I want to get here. I want to play this video.
Everybody mute, man. One person talking, everybody mute. It keeps too much.
Yeah, so I'm going to do it from my end. I will, try to do it from my end here. But let me just try to get this video here. I want to get this video. Let me try to get this video, and then we can all try to see how best we can. Okay, fine. That's good. We get it right here. We get the video right here. Okay. So, my people, y'all, bear with us. Let's try to get you what we can get you. Okay. So, there is a clip that I want to play, and I'm going to play this clip here. And I want all of us to listen very keenly to how government officials, these are not just ordinary people, but how government officials are using their proximity to commit serious atrocity against children, against innocent, against minor. We saw the case of J. Brian McGill at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Nothing came from out of it, and we are hearing series of other, cases which we are going to tell you here. But while I'm trying to locate the video, I would just want to get to my brother Trocon so that he start this discussion for us while we try to, get the video from our own end. My brother Trocon, it is over to you. The terrible things that we don't really pray to hear or to even see has happened again. And I think I'm here. Yeah, I can play this. Okay, it's right here. So I want to play this. Yeah, sorry, my people. Producing at the same time presenting is tough, very tough. So let's play this for all of us to hear it. Then we can begin our discussion with our brother Trocon, to our brother Louis, and then to that of Jake.
Can you hear you, Prince?
Are you not hearing the clip?
Now we're hearing you.
No,
Now
I
not
want
hearing
us.
it. Now not
I
hearing
want us.
the clip. But I know the story. Yeah, play. I know the story.
We are not getting a sound on the video
Oh,
or
okay.
the audio you are playing.
All right. So I will try to get it on the other side. I will try to get it on the other side. But let's just go straight into the discussion. I will try to get it on the other side. So there is this particular deputy from the NSA who was involved in sodomy. In fact, members of the NSA resisted and said that they were not going to take him, this particular fellow, to the police. They went as far as even threatening the family who exposed the issue that they were going to come there. The police had to literally go to the family house and be there for the family safety because the NSA, some members of the NSA have threatened that they were going to come to the house, they would deal with the family, unalive the family, and etc. Let's hear from you, my brother Choko, on this particular issue.
So I saw that video or that information sparkle yesterday. Uncle Sherry, Jakes, and Pastor Sote. Up to now, I'm still confused and frustrated. I'm feeling like that young man that got affected is my biological child. Do you know what it means to raise child from day one up to 15 years? I don't say 6 months. I said 15 good years. You and I know how this country is tough to take care of, even to take care of yourself as an adult. It's not something small. You to talk about you taking care of your child up to that age. Look, I don't know what our country really is. That is just one aspect about that story that the man was talking about. Do you know what you guys did? They kept that piggy for almost 3 days, having sex in your honor for 3 good days. And when they finally noticed that he was almost at the point of death, they threw him on the beach. And on the beach, his parents discovered him. And you saw the guy resisting. Like you said, he resisted. In fact, the 2 guys in question that the government said they escaped, no, don't waste your time. Leave the guys around. The government is aware the government is aware of their location. The government is aware of their location. And I said today on my Facebook page that if anybody in their mind dreaming about this family getting justice, you'll be wasting your time. You just need to wake up on your dream and start thinking about something else. There is a government policy mandated by the president himself. Look, because I have 3 born children. For heaven's sake, man. Even if these people doing men business or it into the gay activities, you can look for adults, you can look for your equal. And you see some of the very people on Facebook. I found a young man when he asked a man for football boots. Hey man, we are African. There are a lot of people, children, they see you in the community as an uncle, free-handed. They begin to come to you and say, oh, she or uncle, please buy me football boots. So for heaven's sake, it is young, it is picking. Ask the man for football boots. Again, any right to go again, rape all he told you to say, you're not going to son of that young man. And they were raping him for 3 good days. The sad thing about it, a young man was, is a young man died at JFK last night. That's what you know. He died last night at JFK. The doctors did everything, but he was already dead because they kept him for 3 days. He was bleeding for an hour. The doctor did everything. They cooked, but he was already late. And you see some of them on Facebook, anybody go out of football, anybody go out of football. Even if somebody asks for assistance, is that how you give the assistance to Sodom out there and gay rape them? I say nothing will come out of this because I know, President or whatever, instead of the minister, rape. And that went free. They passes around and nobody cares to touch you. The police, they were not even brave to even invite President Yimane for questioning. We need to talk about the prosecution. Up to now, Yimane still passes around. Brian Mangill, look, this is a government policy. These people are all, I call it, Kingston Ministry of Raping Competition. When we say, oh, because you dealt with the government, because the government say you're going to work minute for the street. No. No. This is the first time I've seen this. All government I've seen, I always heard or seen people complain that the government is not taking action to continue this thing or to make sure that these things are prevented. These things are always happening between citizens and citizens. But for the government officials themselves to take it as their responsibility or part of their programs and policies, to go and start raping people, it is sad. It is dangerous. Look, if I don't know a person or if I were even on the scene and that fool is arrested, I'm going to get in that case. You man, I don't want to get on the newspaper. I swear to everything I know. If I'm going to be on the scene, I don't want the fool coming to the police station. I swear to God.
Thank you.
Do you know what I mean to see that government for 3 days? And they're raping him for the other person finish, other person take charge, other person finish, other person. What kind of wicked government is this?
Thank
When
you.
you talk about person, you're there with the government.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. My brother Louis, let's hear from you on this issue of, Chokon just said the ball passed away. He just, yeah, man. But let's hear from you, my brother Louis, on this issue.
So, what you're gonna say is true. The ball passed last night. I posted my page that he passed. So the issue now is, what is the case where the person had died? A government that came to rescue. A government that came to rescue.
Thank you. I'm going to play it. Yeah.
The government that came to rescue. The first thing, let's look at the word rescue. The government did not have time for the victim. They did not have time for the victim. But because of the public pressure that was led to the arrest of that young man, the children said, the other two guys, they are here. And we're not careful, this guy will leave the country quietly. He started the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Today, he got suspended and he passing around. They say no DNA test to prove that the man raped the girl. He passing around. From the Ministry of Youth and Sports, we went to the Ministry of Agriculture. Now it's the NSC. Where are we heading as a people? Did they say this guy decided to rescue this country? Because what happened to the parent of the victim? Raised a child from 1 day old to 15 years. He died. He died. And it's not strange in this country for the security apparatus to kill people. The police Had a lot of examples. Had a lot of examples in the police. And even today, an open DA was filed to court. He went to raid somewhere in the Federal Belt around Copper Farm while on duty, mistakenly, some person died. The police brutalized people in 2024, 2025, people died in this country from police beating, police tear gassing, police shooting on sight. So it's not strange for us to see police security sector going the route they are going. This is how the police decided to rescue us by using the security apparatus to kill our people. Using the security apparatus to kill our people. At the end of the day, the government will go to the parent of the victim, get them one bag of rare, maybe get them 5,000 or 6,000, and we'll bury the child, we'll do this. You saw what happened a few months ago, I think around November, December. The boy that were beating, and the police took him for 3 months. They kept his body. After 3 months before the mom saw one child body, you saw the mom cry bitterly. You saw the mom cry bitterly for her son. Now another person is a victim. Up to now, the same these things that happen in our country, the president is yet to make it, even one last statement as a leader to these things. Your police keep in this country, the president did not say anything. Your minister of raping people, they suspend it, they say no DNA test. Now it's gone to the NSC. Where are we? At this crucial junction, if the leader of the country cannot speak out for the people, who will speak for them? If they cannot speak out now, who will speak for them? President Barker support this thing, that's why he's not talking about it. He don't care. He don't care. And if there were other people that know today, there'll be a serious war in this country because people will take classes and go to the perpetrator home to cause trouble. But the family stay calm. Where are the activists we have in this country? If there are other people by now, today we see people on the street demonstrating, protesting. But why are activists? Why are they saddened? Why are they saddened? 3 persons sold as a young 15-year-old boy. All the activists are saddened. Nobody in the street protest. Why are the women who call against the street to protest? Why are they? That child belongs to a mother. That child belongs to a mother. Where are the people today? Where are the people today? Yeah. Where are they? This country is bleeding. Remember, the people do this thing so many days because of power. It's not normal. So many different courts. And the law for this thing in this country is funny, Prince. Before I came out reading through to see the law on these things. When you saw that somebody, the penalty is 1 year in jail. But the way the child died now, we have to go deeper to see what happened when the victim died. But when you are caught doing this in the act, the law says you spend 1 year behind bar. That's what the law says. But the way the person died now, we are deeper to know what's the consequences behind that. No women are talking. All women are tablet. The Africans, they're all tablet. Yes, too is Liberia. Prince, I feel sad for the family.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my brother Louis. Thank you. My brother Jake, let's hear from you on this identical issue. Go ahead.
To the followers, once again, just share the video. Let me just emphasize because all these men, all my brothers, and if any elaborating on this thing. For me, I will take a different turn. Prince, you know, let me tell you, I live in Europe here. Let me tell you something now. Let me tell you the followers something. If the opposition try to play it nice with this guy, They're not coming in power. I just saying it. Listen, read any kind of book. Anybody that can bully somebody, bully them back. The president said it's time, the former president said it's time for fire for fire. Let me tell you something. Let me ask you a question before I dive into this statement here. The NSA, who the highest country that funding the NSA, that the American government? If you get any knowledge on it.
Yeah, sure. The American government.
It's our Liberian government. It's for the budget. For the Liberian government.
The Liberian
the American government, listen to me. Prince, let me just tell you something here. The days of worker and hijacking the Liberian people to not protest, their days are over. I just saying it. Let me tell you something. The men, the 47th president, the men that control the world. First of all, the Unity Party. Let me bust the bubble here tonight. They in serious trouble. I just saying it. You saw that stupid statement where Louis Brown made concerning Venezuela. He don't know nothing about the whole whole side, that particular side where government, let's say the whole Latin America, the South America, the America, he know nothing. He threw the Unity Party on the bus. If I was Bwaka today, if I was President Bwaka, I would summon him. Let me tell you something. I would say it with no fear. He's an operative. Let's know me. He's an agent for the opposition. He's in bed with commies deeply. He undermined the Bwaka administration. Let me tell you something today. He did not see thing to George Weah. He tarnishing the Liberian government reputation to the United States of America. Let me tell you something why I don't know, because Liberian people don't read newspaper from other places. They only listen to the talking. The State Department finished earmarking Liberia. He took the polio in the United Nations. First of all, the United States of America, you must fact check anything I'm saying here. They're not funding the United Nations. They believe the United Nations is racist. It's only controlled by the Democrat. Yeah, let me remind Liberians here. You remember the hunger when Donald Trump was climbing the escalator. They call on the escalator. The teleprompter were not working. So he having serious beef with the United Nations. And Louis Brown made a kind of statement. I'm just telling you now. The State Department, Marco Rubio, they say, but who this guy? They finish earmarking the government of the Republic of Liberia. Finish earmarking. He's a serious chronic agent. He's not working in favor of the Liberian government. He's doing it for his own purpose. He don't mind the government. Let me say it today. I challenge Louis Brown to come for me and you on debate. I say that let us tag this to him. He's an operative. He's a serious chronic operative. Nobody know what he's working for. He's not working for because the United Party is so naive that why they appointed him. He's the owner man government for his own personal gain. I don't know he's doing it for the ANC. What I'm trying to say, in short, Liberian people need to start documenting these things here. A particular NSA been funded by America. You know, if the CDC or the opposition just sit down and let these things slide, they can document it to send it to the international community, the world. Imagine these people in the sea corridor. They were in the corridor of Washington, D.C., lying to the government or the Democrat government at that time. The only thing that blessed George Weah a little bit, we had a lobbyist, Pakali Salas, for the Democrat Party that the Liberian government spent millions of dollars on to lobby in Washington, D.C. All that stupid sanction that were on my gate to them, that were all book sanction, nothing fast over there. Today, another group in power that get the ear of George Weah, the Republican Party. So all these things are documented. If the people want to play the nasty game, you document this thing and send that, and you send your request to them too. But if you sit down quietly and let United Party playing the game on you, and nobody striking, nobody talking, it's on you. They will just say you until 2029. Because listen to me, let me remind you again, let me remind the father of Prince. Iran now. Let's say if you watch the news, Iran crumbling now. I think matter of days now, Iran will crumble. You know what Trump said to the Iranian supreme leader, Ayatollah? Anybody that, the people that protest in the country, anybody get killed more than he coming for the regime. So you're going to be, like, shouldn't be a favor. The man is a man that you're allowed to exercise your constitutional right. All that team they were doing, anytime they go wrong, the laboratory shouldn't be afraid. Let the protest, let's see that. Let them see a video then they can kill citizens. I mean, remind you, please, I was speaking now. You in America, you saw what happened to that ass agent that killed that particular girl in Minnesota today. I mean, yesterday or day before yesterday. See how the people turning Minnesota upside down just for one killing. Or ass agent. Just for one killing. Why everybody aligned there to protest because why? A human being life. But you're sitting there in Morovia that you're like this super group of people that hijacked the country for many, many years. They protest in that country, they're crazy, everything will protest. Then you're afraid of them because they take guns from places like Turkey and other places. It's time to document all these things and bring it to the West, to carry to the European Union. The people are looking for money. They're looking for money. So if they don't set that record straight, how do we get this money? So if CDC or the opposition just sit quietly and just watch it, forget it. They were not making for 2020 now.
Thank you.
The bullet gonna say only one thing, bullet them back. That's the only thing I have to say.
I want to play this video. Thank you so much, my brother Trokon. He just sent us this video. I want to play this video, fellow Liberian. This is the boy, before I can make any point on it. This is the little boy who was sodomized and he died, unfortunately. Let's play this video for you. This was the video before you could pass. This was the video. I want you to listen to this also.
We are not rushing too much because the man is behind bars as we speaking.
They have arrested him?
They are all arresting him this morning. The people still up here.
Oh, his people?
No, the police.
Oh, okay.
As women and children protection. The
okay.
anti-war people were all here last day guarding us because we are supposed to have safety.
Yeah, sure.
So they already arrested him based upon some. He was there at first. They said they were only for questioning. And then because he said he didn't know the child, he don't know anyone of us, he don't know the child, he haven't seen the child into his fence. But you know, the people that are investigating that are error.
Okay.
So based upon they went to the hospital to the child and the child can talk. Based upon their crew, they decided to keep him there.
Okay.
They came to the house and went to him to get fat because they bought the strap, the error, you know, every you see them taking like the picture and thing and low and see every description, the thing and everything. So,
okay.
So I'm waiting. Oh, yeah, so for now.
So how the man come on? How the little boy come on?
They both trying. I thought both thinking he tried. I think he responded to a treatment small and thing.
Okay.
They had the treatment they giving him, bringing all the water, the fluid just coming from all of him. Although he's licking, they keep asking us to get pimples and things for him.
Okay.
So the clothes can be messing on him, be changing too, because he was not alone.
What?
That was he and two other guys. Big, huge men.
Imagine 2 other guys with doggy.
Yeah, he identified all of them. We even got their photos. So that's why this is not something to rush.
Wow.
So, really funny.
But they say he's in work the NSA. They identify his name and all about it.
Oh, you mean like someone who is well known, like big people. I think second man in command.
Fellow Liberians.
But let me ask you quick before you get in. Prince, where is background? He went with the security apparatus Because somebody was hearing that he's a personal friend to the NSA boss.
The man
When
is the
he,
deputy. He
yeah,
is
was
the
he
deputy.
under the Georgia administration? He was working with NSA, or he came from another department, another security apparatus.
I'm not aware of his previous working experience. What I know or is just this. I don't know. But fellow Liberians, on this is heartbreaking, especially seeing the last clip that our brother Chokon
Yeah,
sent
but
to
he
us.
confirmed the boy is there because the last clip
Yeah,
the mother was
he is
saying the
there.
boy was, eh?
He is there. This is the first clip. The one I play is the first clip.
Okay.
The last one is the one that Chokon just sent to us about his death news. I want to carry us back, fellow Liberians, on this entire issue of President we are paying uh, the tuition fees of the high school students. President Weah said something in one of his, deliberation. He said, there used to be a time in my office where I would see children, I mean kids, walking in the corridor of the Capitol building with files under their arm, going from one representative office to another representative office asking for assistance, especially when WIEC time is coming. They will be asking, they will be following the place. He said, at the time I was a senator, and when I walk by, I will see these children. The whole place will be full, especially when WIEC is coming. The whole place filled with so of them. They girls, then they go in there. And President Weah said, I was concerned because some of these girls, they were being taking advantage of. These children who could be my daughter or my grandchildren, they were being taking advantage of some of these staffers, even in this senator's office. Some of the staffs of these senators or these representatives, they will take advantage of these children, including some of the people who call themselves even how you call lawmakers. So President Weah said when he used to see that thing, it used to hurt him. But how will he be able to make intervention? He's just one person. So when he became president, that was key to his agenda to ensure that he protect the children of Liberia against these predators who continue to use the lay money that they get to abuse these children. So immediately when he became president, he said, not under my watch. If it calls for us not to even get paid personally, me as president, but I will ensure that no child in this republic, whether it be a private or government or whatever, no child in this particular republic will be able to go start begging because of WIEC or because of WAS. The government will pay for every one of them. We give them recess for them to go and take their wives to stop this abuse against our children. When President Weah became president, we saw it. Practically, we saw it. He even extended it to their big brothers at the level of the university. What he was doing was not for his children. His children are okay. But he was doing it for Liberians. What he was doing was to avoid today what we are seeing. That's why he was doing it. And he did that. Fellow Liberians, like Choco rightly said, and I want to borrow from him, this is an agenda of the Unity Party. Let's start playing around here. That brother is not arrested. Hey, let us play for. That bugger not arrested. The brother enjoying himself. The man sitting somewhere. He not arrested. That boy is not arrested. They carry that boy to police station. That boy somewhere you want to office. He's enjoying himself. He didn't put himself to go enjoy himself. Wasn't this the CNSA that raped some of the victims who they say go commit fire, were part of the arson? Me and you were not yet fellow Liberians. When these people who were taken to the prison said they were raped by the NSA people, and we said our lie, and we said our lie, even though there were medical tests, proof that these people were tortured. When these guys said that they were tortured at NSA under Prince Johnson's supervision, and people said they were playing politics, And they said they were playing politics. You know, I am angry. I'm just only putting on this facial smile because, you know, we got to organize and put ourselves together while we're here. And we can't, there are some things, you know, we can't sunny. And people said, our laugh. When these brothers said they were being sodomized, they were being gang raped, they were being tortured by the very NSA. That's some of you who say, oh, that lie. The people they lie for that think about when play. They die other thing. Why you think these people are brave to do what they are doing, especially at the NSA? Boyka has given these people the go ahead to do what they can do. Boyka has given them the go ahead. When these people were taken to the hospitals and doctors proved that these people were being tortured, the government said, we're not listening to you, we still carry you to jail. And they stay in jail. After doctor proved it, after there were medical tests that was conducted by well-known doctors, and they said these people were being tortured, they were being sodomized. The government said, I think that on your own thing, you're going back to jail. Whether you're lucky or not lucky, you're going back to jail. As I speak to you now on this platform, they stay in jail. They are staying in jail. When J. Brian McGee committed that act against that lady, our a friend, Gregory Como, Gele Como, when I say, my man, J. Brian McGee, they say that you do a message here, man, they say, well, don't worry, we'll protect you. We put it on the machine sport. Machine sport. Some of the people that are in jail in Liberia for rape, did they carry any DNA test on them? Some of the people that are languaging behind bar for years for allegedly raping, the Gregory Como and the Liberian National Police, they carry the people in the GMK, they say, let's go test. Fellow Liberians. In the book, in the Bible, there is a story that I read about the children of Israel. The children said to Samuel, who at the time was the prophet and was being represented, he was almost like the, you know, the head. The children of Israel came to Samuel and said, Samuel, we're tired seeing you now, papi. We want to be like all the nation around us. Like all our nation, then they can see their king. They can interact with their king. Oh, day we can hear our own king. Oh, day our own king, we can hear him. They say that God in heaven, we can hear him, we can see him. That what that you will see him. We now want you. We want king. And Samuel cried before the children of Israel and said, the step that you're taking is a bastard. Your papa move from here. We don't want you. We want our king. And according to the biblical, you know, description, Samuel went before God and cried. Then God asked Samuel, said, but Samuel, what are you crying for? He said, Papa, the people feeling rejected. The people say, I don't want me again, as a head, because those days, in Bible days, the prophets and all the other people, they were taking care of, you know, the nation, so to speak. So according to that Bible literature, that Bible story, God told Samuel the prophecy, my man, I beg you, start crying. It tells you that you, the people reject, the people didn't reject you. The people have rejected me. That means God they reject. Now you go sit down somewhere. And they said the one king gave them the king. And as you read that Bible story, Saul was given to them. And the Bible made us to understand that Saul treated them like slaves in their own home. Their sons were made to serve, how you call, or the king, to go on a war front and go do what, you know, pleases him. Their daughters were being used as maidens, as sex workers for Saul. Saul treated them, according to the Bible, Saul treated them like slaves. This is what is happening in Liberia. It is sad, but this is what is happening in Liberia. It's very sad, but this is what is happening. The opportunity, you look at it and you push it away and say, no. Can you imagine in a government where ministers were intimidated, they were raped, they were used, and nothing will come from inside? The last time we saw that idiot J. Brian McGee, he was dancing, how you call, Boyka Dameo to their party headquarters when they were launching. I don't know how many million for the party headquarters. He was dancing right in front of Boyka. Boyka was happy. The last time it was right at that party headquarters that Boyka was calling Opa. That one was causing, he take us insult as a means to express himself. Boyka call him man, Boyka shake the man, Boyka shook the man and say, yeah, what you doing where? You leching, you leching for my business, yeah, I let you. Oh, Opa, I let you. Just like you, my Boyka, the president was going, oh, Opa, I let you, Opa. You leching for my business. That is the kind of country we find ourselves in. Don't be surprised. This is just the beginning of the calamity that we have put ourselves in. Our children have been sodomized. But that strange thing, any last time they chair where we can go to, we can be praying, hallelujah, hey. And the church people say they want to be doing mia and fusa in the church. And I think they say, where we have this use for? When Boeka said that we will dance with the devil, the chair, one of the most renowned churches in Liberia is the Baptist Church, the Methodists, the how you call it, the Catholic, and go on and on. A Methodist church, one of the founders of Liberia, in terms of religion, whatever, blah blah blah, and stuff like that. We're in a church. The men divide the church. The other pastor say, people then what we do mia fusa, they will be right in the church here. We work on, they will be here. We do it openly. The other group said, no, we can't do it. The group said, no, we can't do it. Gregory Como, Gale Como, some police people said, but be the one and we say, they want to do mia in church. The collector, then they beat them. I remember all of pastor report, how you call him, say, oh, the men in actually of my mind, that was small. All we used to hear it. They pour him on him, they carry him to jail because he said he will not accept mia and fusa in the church. They pour him on him, they carry him. Get Gregory Como. Other, my people, we don't see nothing here. Let's go to my brother Choco as he conclude on this topic before we can go to our next topic, and then go to our brother Jake and come to our brother Louis.
So, like I said, nothing is going to come out of this. It is sad. It is sad. Liberia needs to wake up. Liberia needs to wake up. There are certain things that people will not do for you. If anybody in their mind thinks that the current administration of the U.S. government or the current U.S. ambassador will behave like the former U.S. ambassador, they will be wasting their time. For Michael McCarthy, he was on a mission to make sure that he was a complete opposition to the George Weah administration. That's why he would then leave from the U.S. embassy and go way in Babylon unknown to the country authority and say, I can't to inspect. He breaches one of the diplomatic protocols. He was on a mission. For this administration, Trump administration and the new ambassador, there are certain things he will not do for you. If anybody in their mind thinks that the U.S. ambassador will go on radio and say, Bagapo should stop raping people and the rest of them, be wasting your time. You need to stand up for yourself. I said this repeatedly over and over, that nothing will come out of this. It started for the Internal Affairs Minister. You remember that case? He raped that woman, he went free. In fact, they didn't even, I live for Brian Majopa, they say the machine for French, I don't know Francois Yimale. That when the machine was still working for the saying he's untouchable. They never ever want to call him for questioning. I said there is a government policy. Rape, kill, and destroy anyone. This is their mission. It is their mission, it is clear. They put women in jail, for heaven's sake. The police kill innocent people over there and they investigated and said they say they were raped for killing the people in jail. The first time in my entire life I see the men have committed a crime, investigated and saying he was raped. These young people, the local assistant lawmaker for the first time in my entire life to see lawmaker being raped, severely beaten to the extent he was hospitalized by ordinary police officer that happened on a Gregory Como at the Capitol building. A assistant lawmaker was shot. Watching all of it, zero. The scare most powerful person in the country, the speaker, the executive is a coup against political power and they remove it from his power. When the Supreme Court told Baka said, no, they want to be it is wrong. Baka said, to hell with you. I'm not listening to you. He didn't stop there. When the government look at motorcyclists that have over 300,000 young people who survive on motorcycle rally for their livelihood, who collected all, they went and collected all $14 million United States dollars. Ban their movement, give police people direct instruction, give them battle and different forms of weapons, and say, beating them, if possible, if you want to kill them, kill them. They killed one of our motorcyclists at Slayway Beach. Nothing came out of it. I will close on this note. Martin Niemöller of Germany, a pastor, historical pastor, said, and I quote, when it came for the Jews, I said nothing, because I was not a Jew. When it came for the trade unionists, I said nothing, because I was not a trade unionist. When it came for me, there was no one around to speak for me. Look, evil here today will be multiplied to your doorstep. And that's what happening. Because you are brave for them to sit and say, they put a former government opinion and after me anything. You don't want to call busy. Your children are the one they are raping. Your people are the one they are killing. And you say that you're waiting for one former government official. You will be disappointed every blessing day in Liberia. There is a time that you stay for yourself. These people are on mission. Their mission is to kill, destroy your property. And that's why you are seeing on a daily basis. All along I've been in this country. People are complaining on government for government not taking action to prevent these things. I've never seen a government initiating a policy wherein the government officials themselves are the one killing, are the one raping, and then you say you're waiting for somebody to go put them for you. Sit down. The most dangerous thing to do is to sit and allow wickedness to put to flow, and you say nothing about it on ground that you are not the one affected directly. I'm encouraging you, Liberians. This is a time that you stand up. This is a time that you stand for yourself, not for me, not for free, not for James. Stand for yourself. When you stand for yourself, some of these leaders that you are calling, they will be wanting them to come out. Somebody say, oh, Joe, we are not talking to you. I said, Joe, we are going to stay in the street to go protest. No, you are the one. Our children are the one that thank you. Do you know why you need to raise your child up to 15 years? What kind of wickedness? They've been raping that young man for 3 days. That young pikin, small pikin like that. 3 grown men. They raped that pikin for 3 good days. Almost at the point of death, they will throw you on the beach because they didn't expect him to survive. Family insurance discover him on the beach. When they discover him on the beach, they took him for them, rushing to the hospital for entire injection already rushes. And then you say that you're waiting for somebody to come put them for you. You need to stand for yourself because what is happening? It is creeping to your doorstep gradually. It is creeping to your doorstep gradually. There is a inter-ministerial raping competition. These people are wicked. Brother himself said it before the president that he was James was the devil. Just you want the devil is going to put the country. I don't have to tell you. That's why someone knows you for sure. It is too painful and hurtful. Perhaps it's completed the fear.
Brother Jake, let's hear from you as you conclude on this issue.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not staying on the topic anymore. I just want to ask you one question. The election in Guinea, it finished already?
Yeah, election finished long.
And I do more.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Prince, I'm a different, when I come on platform, not a small man. Listen to me, Prince. Let me tell you something. I would say, if I rough fellow with the CDC that are business, no, I don't owe nobody nothing. I get the former president after the World Cup. After the World Cup, maybe August this year, the World Cup in America, you get a piece of job to do. So I give him grace period. For me, I give him, anybody must share it with him. Let me remind you here, followers. 2 boys in the Republic of Liberia, they taking risks in the country. They call women, calling whatsoever. The president had watched a video. He had watched the children a video. The hurricane of CDC. Let me remind you here. I get the ego. Let me tell you. If nobody within the government of CDC, the executive, the surrogate that surround the president, They must protect that 2 children. They must get, if Macaulay or Mullen hearing a conversation from me, I just speaking, they shouldn't just go to places, they must have zero security. Zero. They border, they've gone viral all around the world now. They're destroying the Unity Party with a last phone, ever saying that the president never did nothing. The border is showcasing everything until people don't believe what's going on in the country. How this happening? They saw that men were doing all this. See, they never had no to release this thing to the Liberian people. Who are the communication people for the president or other people? I'm telling the CDC hierarchy. They both sacrificing for George. These guys are sacrificing for the former president to release these things there for probably to convince the country for them to come back to power. These children are caught in the air. You got to protect them before the air box. The Unity Party is so dangerous. Let me remind you. You saw they had one body called JMB's son that was running to all the George Weah project. They don't see him no more. The children diffusing, they destroy all his narrative. So, Prince, you get Tata people that you all know. They say they want him back on going to Lofa County. I will tell them they shouldn't venture around Lofa County. They can do other counties, but they're doing that. They shouldn't tell anybody what they're doing until they leave that county and then they release a video. They shouldn't be going live. The Unity Party have been destroyed. The children destroyed them in a short period of time. So they gotta be, CDC gotta build security around them. Heavily guarded security, strong men to go to them. They should infuse money. And one of the ways of getting away of the propagandas in lies. The children doing it by this grace of God. So the president, they need to send money to buffer the children's security. They see where the president gets security. And equip them, print. What I just get to say here for now before probably we jump to a different topic. The Unity Party have been disgraced, seriously disgraced. So that particular chicken air then, the very young, they need to be seriously protected before the Unity Party disturb them, and they will try a planning to disturb them seriously. And they shouldn't just release. They will not go to country setting, and they will in the setting we're doing live. They can restore all that video when it comes from that particular setting, then they release it to the world. They're going viral. Everybody's seeing it now around the world. Seriously, they have to protect these particular children here. They spend money on them. I have to say here to the CDC hierarchy, the way they don't want to spend money on me, because they never want to spend money on media and other people today, they're still fighting a battle for them. It's time for them to come to start empowering other people that are fighting a call. Because Dumuya in power. Let me remind you, Dumuya in power, 7 election coming. Mara Bio are telling you, I finish telling Macleod in 7 already, I finish telling them. Somebody tell Macleod to 7. Mara Bio, a party, he will not retain power, but he's planning for somebody to overthrow him. He's a poor military man. What happened in Equatorial Guinea? Because they scared about opposition to come to power. He Mara Bio, we're planning with a general. They're from the same black, they're from the same circle. If you look at the trend of Africa, if you look at the serious trend of Africa, it will happen. Or else he will choose another person. He cannot change the constitution. Let me remind you, let me go in Uganda. Kampala, Bobby want taking the whole country. They finish arriving to the Western war. They sort of have election. If they all make the election, there will be no more Kampala. They will bring the whole Kampala to they will bring the whole Kampala. The people ready to bring the whole country down with fire. I'm telling you because like people don't notice other people. Look at the train. Dumuya came to power. Dumuya silenced all the opposition through the guns. Nobody made move. He came from France. He came from France after gendarmerie to quell down protests in the country. Today, the year he stayed in power for him to relinquish power to a military guard because he never wanted for the smaller guard to come by in power. He silenced all the opposition. Today, he retaining power. You see, greed. I told you, I want Abraham Williams show. I told you, similar trainer that can come to Liberia. We hope it not happen. We hope the military not get involved. If you look at the whole train, the West African region, they can get grace on power. Who is Dumuya? Dumuya friendly with the Baka administration. Malabio friendly with the Baka administration. He's the ECOWAS boss. They will soon be having election anytime from now. So you look at the train. I'm giving the former president, a grace period after, let's say, August and September. Who said opposition leader can protest in the country? The tire suffering protest. Where labor, Alexander Cummings. Baka stay in the safety bed with other protests. Again, how many posts at the June 17 protest? Better than you and student protest. All of them student protests. If you look at in Nairobi, Kenyatta, the student protest, Ruto, the student protest. Oh, what about the warriors say opposition leader cannot stay in protest? Probably wanted they put a lot of protests in Uganda. So if that's why I will always say, if Georgia don't want to become president, we're by the end of this year, they announce it to the Liberian people. Who now listen to me. He get all the protection. He know powerful people around the world. It's time now after August are getting grace period. He need to shake the unity party to see where they shake his government. He got that fire prince. It's time. But to end this thing, they will protect that two children. Whitman, McCarthy or Macaulay and O'Malley. They need to be having serious security. Serious security. They shouldn't be announcing where they will be going. When they finish releasing, because they're destroying the whole narrative of the Unity Party. We're now seeing some project where nobody, even civilians never knew about. The children are relaying it to the whole world.
My brother Jake, thank you. Thank you so very kindly for your point. To conclude on this from my end, my people, all of what we are seeing from these people, they are all intentional. And these are calculated attempts that these guys are carrying on, and they are testing the citizenry to see how people will react. This government plan is not for tomorrow. You know what it's for? It's for 2029. All of these things that they are doing, these are all bait that they are throwing to see how the people will react. To see how the people will react. Nowhere in a nation, nowhere in any nation, that somebody who work in government will come and expose. The government will claim that we want to fight this issue of corruption, we want to fight drugs. The man is part of the government. Look at the issue of drugs and say, okay, Mr. President, say you want to fight drugs. Drugs coming from here. Drugs coming from here. Drugs coming from here. That you will not maintain that man to be able to work with you to expose what is happening. Then you will want to sack him. No serious government will do that. No serious government. No serious government will want to fight somebody who is exposing corruption. Look at the boss for the SOEs, State-Owned Enterprises Director. He went at Mika and said, SOE, we're not contributing. The videos are here. We got a video. After the man finished talking the next day, Joseph Human Boy can say, you can talk too plenty. You're sucking. You're moving from there. These are all bait that this government keeps sending out to see how the people will react. And from all indications, since they took over, for some reason, Liberians have been collective. They've been very calm. They have observed these things happen. The MasterCard in Kinjo. And we don't want to continue to talk. People talking for 1 week to finish with it. That we stay talking on the platform here. Nothing happy, nothing came for Isa. Joseph Newman Boyka used $8 million of the Liberian people money to service his personal debt when he was in opposition. What JFK is abandoned, what all the other government hospitals are abandoned. We think for Isa, and we just talking in our ear, we say now, yes, we say now. Joseph Newman Boyka was brave enough to take thousands of people from in government in the need of that president. We are implored them. So let's sack them. Joseph Newman Boyka sacked them. At the end of the day, we think even Isa. And people thought we get tired and we say now here. Yeah, we sitting down, we just talking. Mr. Boyka was brave enough, very brave enough. The old man who is not even stable, health-wise. This weakling, if I will borrow from Civic Basic here, this weakling here will sit down. He tested the system. Guess what he did? Boyka was brave enough, fellow Liberians, to look at our country, our entire nation. Look at our entire nation resources, because the resources is our nation. That's what make us. That's what make our nation. To look at our entire resources and mortgage it to a company and inform the lawmaker, say you're passing in the net before in the day, let it something be passed. For some reason, we not go all into day. We just turn the surface on it. Is it you tell what oil black? You give it to the other people then. You tell what resources and give it. In the net, while we sleeping before we wake up, they say, oh, they finish giving oil black to the company here. Oh, you're saying that your mini they finish giving it to the other people here. The people sign, they get signature fee, they get the government $1.8 million for signature fee. While you and I were sleeping in the net before we wake up, they say, oh, they finish carrying taxes up 12% GST taxes. Before we wake up, they carry up. Before we could wake up, lawmaker then passed the law that they must create another 14, different districts. In the midst of this difficult situation, economically, people don't have jobs. Before we wake up in the morning, they finish passing it. They were gone. They were gone. We wake up in the morning, we just hear a few radio stations talk about it. It finish data. People who were servicing you and myself. I remember there were times in Liberia that we could not see ambulances. It was motorbike that took that particular void of ambulances and etc. There were times that these motorcyclists, they were the only medium to be seen as a saving grace. They were seen also as patrol cars, so to speak. Patrol cars. Police people then will get on it to go areas, to go do arrests, to go and ensure that security presence are felt, and etc. etc. There were times motorcyclists in our country, motorboy, whoa, 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 whoa. Motorboy was the only thing that we were using to ensure that our health sector is complemented, that the security sector is complemented. Today go low. They giving police people car a motorboy, they bring it, they give it to them. The motorboy, what they say, that's correct. The motorboy, they say, people be right with the police make can rap motorboy to and misbehave or do something or fall down or drive recklessly. But the people who are using that particular motorcycle to feed their family, to feed their children, they took them from on the motorbike. People went to the court, they used the court to be able to squeeze them. Up to now, let's talk on it. Set here. I don't know whether they now get here and take in our entire case. No here, no tea. Turn all the way to the Supreme Court. No here, no tea is. My people, we are seeing Boyka planning his school for 2029 gradually. But we can say this. Let me hold on. That's something I'm supposed to say. Oh, hold on. We'll leave it. We'll leave it as it is. Because sometimes when you verse.
Yeah, keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it. Keep it.
My brother Chokon, there is this thing that is very disturbing that is going on in Liberia. The violence by the security sector members. If the police is not beating on another police officer, it means that army men beating another police. or police will be beating PPCC. If PPCC is not beating police, then it means that the police will be beating civilians. The violence is something that is so very common now in our country, especially among the security agents. It's just all over the place. They beat a girl and they think that it is normal. Somebody say, let's sack the man. No, we're not here for sack. It's a system. Since the government took over, my brother, my people, since Josiah Newman Boyka took over as president of Liberia, the security sector gone wild. It's just to say they got crazy. It's just that opium water. In fact, opium water is good because of putting it, you can be very collective. It's just to say, in fact, drugs, I know, but it's just to say they are here, not there again. They ain't get here again. They don't have here. The entire security sector now have plunged into chaos. The lack of accountability. These people are committing crimes. They're not held accountable. Matthew Moluba was shot 8 times in his stomach. Even the man day body for them to release a day body to the family. The people say no way, they will not release it. Police, just like you can say, tell them, police people, guys don't come on. Tell them say that we don't want to get the country here. They hold the man dead body. 3 months they could not give it. The old man got to go and cry and say, today, pa, you'll finish all the way you're finished with my son. You just can't for me now. So it will not work. You either give my son body or not. The woman got to cause noise before they go and release, or before they tell her, say, go see. When she went to see, she could not even recognize her own son. Lack of accountability with all of these violence in the country, especially from the Liberian National Police. And I want to be very specific here. From the Liberian National Police and the NSA. The NSA, what we spent 22 million on, that while they finish raping somebody, here, yeah. Prince Charles Johnson, a decorated military officer, and now reduced himself to look. The NSA now is the place where raping and torture they carry on. Nobody is held accountable. The people that said they were trained, we are not hearing, we are not seeing them. The violence in the security sector, my brother Chokom, what are the contributing factor you think that is happening in this particular sector? That yet continue to go and people think it's normal. Let's hear from you, sir.
Before I can come here, I'm going to play a video I sent to you today, the thing that happened around the Douala end there.
Okay.
I sent it in the chat room.
Okay. Let me
There's
just
a video where, yeah, that is very, very sad. Very terrible. I don't want you to play that video so I hope all they can see.
okay. Sometimes them system here it can be okay, fine. Okay, so let me play it right here, fellow Liberians. Just bear with me while I try to bring it here. I get it right here. Just give me a minute and let me just okay, fine. That's good. All right. So where is it? Here's the video. Let's play the video. I am very sure that our people are seeing it right here. So here is it. Wow. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Look at all the way the woman, yeah, but all the way the woman trying to save her kid. People,
Never.
So I asked you to play that video. You know, sometimes when I'm saying that, and I continue to make reference to Martin Niemöller of Germany, Dr. J and Mr. Sharif, there are some actions that require yourself to take. That young woman is a single parent. There are some information that I was gathering. I will do my best to do a short interview of. I've got the information that she's a single parent. She's selling sausage. And that sausage, the entire cartoon, the guy gets 500 sausage. She got to make sure that entire sausage cartoon is completed sold. She's selling it by pack. Sometimes she's selling it by retail. She got to complete that cartoon got to finish before she get the 500 to go and feed her family. And he got recruited the East. I don't know where they took them from. But if you see the way they got treating our young women, look, some of the young women you find in the street, look at our girl for heaven's sake. Look at our girl for heaven's sake. Do you think our Liberian women should be seen in the street selling? You really think so? Anybody that sees that young woman, trust me, they will probably want her for girlfriend or something. They want to settle down because she's beautiful, she's not ugly. But guess what? Because of the hardship, she's standing in that getting water selling. But no, government says come to provide for yourself. They say they got company that coming. So the company that coming, you gotta wait. You're not supposed to be in the street. No, the city police got direct instruction. They come around, they are not sitting in the market anymore. When they arrested, they were waiting in the dirty water. That's why you saw her crying, because she got no other means of survival. That market is why her children depending on to get research, to pay her rent, to do everything. And that's how they grab out their market with no sense of humanity through in the dirty water. There are some of them that were beaten for dearly at Dollar Market today. That is Saturday, Monday, today is Friday, the 5th day. Total beating. They saw in the young women market. No, this government is extremely wicked beyond comprehension. I saw that today, tears rolled down my eye. That could be my girlfriend. That could be my sister. She could be a family member. Some of the people you find on Facebook. And when we are saying that, you see some of them, oh, they got nothing else to do. Amen. You really think everybody is selling in the street, they don't have the capacity to work? Some of the people you find selling in the street, they are selling in the street because of government failure to provide jobs for the young people. See how that young woman was crying for heaven's sake. Amen. You better think that if she had somebody to take care of what she would be in the street in the first place. But the government, that's what I said, they aim for government policy to destroy church. They to destroy properties of Liberia and kill innocent people. There is no sense for humanity. That is a government policy. That's why the president will not speak for me. They are cherry picking. Yesterday they said in fact I think yesterday they said they dismissed those two I call the DEA officers that were beating that young woman. But what became of the kids in King John when they killed Liberian in King John? And the guys for the Unity Party, they just beat everybody in the culture stupid. When you read to certain people, they will take action or they will pretend to take action. When you read to certain people, they say no, go free. These people are wicked or with Sharif. Every day God says, look at that young woman or with Sharif, that could be your sister. That girl probably should get me $200 or $300 to book for you in that street. She will tell her, what the home. But things are tough. Things are very tough. But the government don't care. What I care about being in mansion. He care about paying his debt. These people are wicked. For me, I say this to you in closing. Liberia is a term I cannot. This violence or this wickedness is creeping to your doorstep. You could be the next in line. The scene where Matthew was killed, you could be there in line to be executed on camera. There is a time I stand up for yourself. Don't think about other people. They say about you. They say about anybody. They say about Mr. Cherry. They say about Project. No. They say about your own safety. They say about your country. You're sitting here thinking about 2029. I'll show you will see 2029. There is a time that you stand up for yourself. The wickedness is too much. Oh, Cherry, the wickedness. No. Since yesterday up to today, I'm not to myself. I'm confused. I'm frustrated. I don't know how Liberia landed at the decision to look at the current amazing president. Amen. I'm out of words. Thank you.
My brother Jake.
For me, let me say this to the followers. Salute once again. I can remember, you shared a video. I can remember 2024. I sat with the president at his Jamaican resort. And they can ask the president. Something he said is coming to reality. When you are not president again. I went to visit at a Jamaican resort. We were sitting chatting. I said, Mr. President, I want to ask you a few questions. Like an interview. When I asked his question, he told me, he said, Jake, this is Unity Party. Let me tell you something. It's not me in power. I tell the King George, they massacred the people in King George, yes. When they protested, they massacred the people. Early on, the people presidency, early on the Unity Parties, when the Kumbaka came to power. He said, you see that group is in King George, that the massacre some brothers in and family there from Cape Mount. They protest on the man wash for the same cause. But I seen people in there, I seen Maggie there, they cool it down. Nobody know. I seen security apparatus. But he said, this is not me anymore, Jake. I will not talk. He said, I will not make no statement. There's another government in power. They voted for them. But let me say it tonight here on their platform. Don't know what Bwakana care. When I tell you something, you will say, yeah, Jake said a hair or you will keep this video. Bwakana running 2029. That's why he didn't care. You know why Joey was very careful? Because he was fighting on circumstance to develop the country. But I don't care for first thing or second thing or development. He don't care. So he don't listen. He fakao. The president. Who said the president? Who said the president? The president watch TV. I mean, you know, watch a lot of radio stations, different online. He knows, but the president don't care. You know why he don't care? He don't go in for second thing. He don't care. He feeble. He 80 plus years old. He don't care. He not only like I said nothing. So he not coming back to the Liberian. You can mark this video. He not coming back to the Liberian people for say you can put me back. He will be 85 years old, feeble at that time by the grace of God. When he survived for 2020 and he make it to 2010, he'll be 85 years old. You will be feeble. Anybody that watching the platform, you take on your political heart. You know how 85-year-old people looking. The press, Donald Trump said he will be 82. He's 79 now. 2028, he'll be 72. So that why he will give power to maybe J.D. Vance, Rubio, all these people. He's old and feeble. Probably it depends who you give power to. What kind of ranking they will do in a war. You mark this video. You're not running second thing. How can a president will be running in wheelchair or whatsoever? We know how in 5 years old looking you have the president. You're not there anymore at the age, going to 86, 87. What are you talking about? You don't see Ellen Johnson selling? The woman don't have to walk. Why wrong with Liberian people? 86. 86. She take time to walk. She get people working for her until she reach until God ready for her turn. She don't have to speak the voice. Then you talking about someone that get a pacemaker. That get a pacemaker person in your heart to regulate your heart for your because you don't have the normal heartbeat. So you're like people in fact, even the United Party hierarchy or those that surround the United Party, they must start thinking on a Bwaka. Is that when I tell you something, this scene that going down, it's beyond Bwaka, you'll be shouting on me, oh Jay, wait me. It's beyond Bwaka. Let me tell you that the people they're laying the groundwork beyond Bwaka to retain power. It's not about Bwaka anymore. Listen to me, I will tell you all this today. Can you keep this video? 2020 in 2026, 2027, in the middle of 2037, a lot of people from in the Unity Party, they will resign. They will join ship because they know 2 more years. They not acquire a lot of salary now. Enough money they can maintain that balance 2 years, so they will speak up. Now they're not speaking up. By 2027, there will be serious political ranking within the Republic of Liberia, within the Unity Party. There will be heavy, gruesome wrestling within the Unity Party. But cannot running. You must keep this video. He will not run. They can never force him to run because everybody around the world will see him. He cannot be in the basement. Imagine the first big going election. The man never campaigned. You ever saw Bwaka going to various counties the way Jobba were all in the trenches? No. That the sorry kid were campaigning for the president. You're only in the bell of the 17th district of Masorado County there. All that places of a few era. He never vigorously campaigned in the Republic of Liberia. You'll be 85 years old. You know that is what I'm talking about. You know what Bwaka praying for? Bwaka been praying for him to reach that, for him to see 2029. He have a serious health problem. If you don't know, having people calling the shop behind the scene, like when people, I know the government society, they don't know. The people that paving the way, the security apparatus, then they paving the way to see how they get grace and power. You read the Unity Party doctrine. You read that doctrine. They love power. They're not tolerant. So, I will not go into that one video because let me tell you something. The propaganda today, it brought these people to power, the people feeling the pinch. Imagine 17,000 votes with all the heavy propaganda. They smear for 6 years, 4-5 years to the Georgia presidency. They smear the country. They only won with 17,000 votes because they help of Prince Yeru Johnson in Nema County. That how they won that election with the cheating of Malcolm McCarthy. Malcolm McCarthy, the U.S. ambassador at that time. All of them could now. With the front page Africa, all of them today, they spoon talk, all of them, they spread that lie. Today, what happened in the country? 2 boys in the report that putting in all their garbage, showing all the projects in the country, showing all the feeder road. You go to Grand Crew River G, all the place where it's open on. So people lie that the president did nothing. It went in your own buyer, the disgracing. So the political tune by 2027, it will be a different tune. CDC need to fasten a seatbelt, the laboratory need to fasten a seatbelt. Pretty when I tell you the country is broke, now reality hitting him. The backing the International Monetary Fund now to for that budget that are stupid 8 some of billion out of the propose. So maybe we'll discuss it another time. But please, I can't blame these people. I can't blame these people. The first one I did it well. But Baka cannot listen to these people because you're not coming as if for another 6 years. Yes.
Thank you so much, my brother. I want to play something here, just very short, maybe about 2 minutes or so. I just want to show it to you. This is Gregory Cuomo doing his confirmation hearing.
To achieve this, we will work tirelessly to strengthen our relationship with the community. We will engage in dialogues and actively seek feedback from all stakeholders. I encourage you to share your concerns, suggestions, ideas whenever they are needed. Together, we will develop innovative approaches to policing that address the unique concerns of our communities, creating a culture of excellence, respect, and justice for all will be at the heart of our efforts. We will invest in training and professional development to ensure that our officers have the necessary skills and knowledge to serve the community very, very effectively.
I want to stop right here, fellow Liberians. You hear it for yourself. When we come on here to give you information, it's not just hearsay, they say, and that say, but we bring you the facts. Some of the facts, they are so terrible that even we ourselves, we cannot continent. I mean, as human as we are, it can be so strong. But again, we got to give it to you. When someone is charged with a responsibility, especially in the government sector, if Joseph Newman Burger get confidence in this person, he can submit them to the lawmakers. The lawmakers represent you and myself, we the Liberian people. When they go there, these lawmakers ask questions about their plans, what they want to do, what they will do when they become minister here, minister there, blah, 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 and the rest of it. Whatever that they say becomes almost like somebody will say that swear they're taking oath. It's what they're promising to us, the Liberian people, through our representatives. So it is incumbent upon the people who we elected as representatives and senators to call these people back when they see that these people are not acting in conformity with what they said. The thing where they tell them, when you appear to the people to tell them, say, you will work, they ask you, because the people, there are 2 different branches that can give job. The president will say, I get confident in the person to work. It's the lawmaker then who is the senators then that they the one can be able to confirm it and say, yeah, get a job. Especially when it comes to certain level. I'm talking about, just common level, maybe in somebody's office, SPD, I don't know, ministers, directors, etc. So they go through confirmation, and the reason why the Constitution is designed in that way, so that you can be able to tell the Liberian people, they can hear from you what you will do, so that at the end of the day, when you not do it, the people then will call you, say, oh, mama man, you can't hear, and you say you are going to work like this, you're not working like this. If you are going to work like this because you're not working like this, and it's not in conformity with what you say, please, we don't want you. The Liberian people not pleased with you. I just played the video, listening to it. Gregory Cuomo said when he became police director, he will work with the community in resolving issues. It will be a community policing. Training will be the hallmark of this particular police. It will change the narrative. They will not engage in violence. My people, that air we seeing today, community people call the police to come talk to their son, so their son can see reason to go to hospital to take treatment. Police were coming, they bring gun. They say, oh man, going to the hospital and go. They message the prayer in my room arresting. They fire him. Wow, 8 times. They say, okay, you go to the bar now. And now you will go to the hospital. No, you will go. Police people went to King George. Man, what say the police were engaged in, a kind of dialogue with the citizens to know what happened. They went to Grand Cape, my people on the street. They say, their company here, they not pay our road. They say they will be our road. They're not paying hospital. They're not doing their social corporate responsibility. Gregory come and call the police. The police are there. They open fire on the people. They open fire on them. Wow. I'm my own people. I went out to that area there. I'm from Grand Cape, my country, Lofa. Open fire on them. They didn't play. Policemen went to arrest somebody again. According to this, somebody carried the girl completely. The naked way they hold the girl, they tear her, they knock her down. Boom. They tear her clothes on her. They say, okay, let's go now. You will go. You will go. Is this the promises that Gregory Como made to the Liberian people? Well,
let me interrupt you. I want to ask you a question.
Yes,
I want to ask you a question. You and Chokum, right now on a particular case. Listen, we saw the confirmation hearing. The president appointed there, the Senate confirmed it. They work on the will of the pleasure of the president. Let me ask you, let me say something here quick. Nobody, you think Gregory Como radical than Patrick Suru? He never radical than Patrick Suru. You know who contained Patrick Suru? Ask anybody in the security apparatus. Gregory Como said no, he's not radical than Patrick Suru. They know each other. He was more radical. He's not radical. He's not near radical. He don't gangster in that country than Patrick Suru. But the president can't Patrick Suru down. Let me say something to you today. Mark this video. We're in 2026. Next year, Gregory Como will change. You will never believe it. You know why he will change? He's looking at his future. Let me tell you something today. Let me point it in your case here. Let me ask you a question. How much the police making? That the police director, the RG, where no salary in the Republic of Liberia, you're taking over $7,000.
I don't think so. I don't think it's over.
No, netto. After cutting taxes and other things, let leave the immunity, let leave the benefit, all this salary directly for the police RG. It's a table thing. It's a normal thing according to the Ministry of Finance. Maybe let's assume 5,000 per month. Let's assume. We don't know why. We're not talking about other things that what they're doing. Okay, let me ask you a question. You keep from the states. Gregory keep from the state. 6 good years under the George we are. What did Gregory know what doing in America?
Brother.
No. That's fixing the issue here. They were not working at that. They were not even making. They were not making that kind of money. So when they came to Monrovia, when they were spreading out that propaganda and gibberish on the social media and every platform because they wanted power, because they couldn't maintain that side in America. They have mortgages and they pay. And nobody Gregory family, I feel nobody Gregory family living already. We feel knowing it now. Even the NSA boss, we know. I know where the family they're living already. Let me just tell you something. That family they're away. They're hustling like we were finding the daily bread for that family. The question here, Prince, if you not go by the will of the pleasure of the president, you come to power. He appointed you as police RG to do a daily job. When you change in the 6 months when they finish confirming, he said, you looking for your money. You go, you deviate, you'll not sack you. Then I play the devil advocate a little bit. When I tell you, when this guy gets a little bit of money by 2027, when Greg is solid, you can sack Greg. Greg care. Greg will not care, you sack him. But this is an early stage, maybe for next year, this year, any, you will see, I will tell you, you will keep this video. You think Greg not know what he's doing? Greg work on early Johnson said, why he do that bullshit? He will put his RG before you finish forgetting. Why he do the massacre that he doing now? Because the iron lady the iron lady will never approve of that thing yet. George, we are with Patrick Suru. I'm getting the thing here off for you. You think Greg will come in get parents? You will go get somebody parent. You know that your family in America, the people get a lot of guns. When anybody you check on the parent they're going to a house in America for here children, you think Greg can get this second talk? We are watching 2027 when I say you will see political ranking within the United Party and joking. Great, Greg will come in with change codes. Watch it. Even there may be probably in the middle of this year. If you push Greg will come in, he will resign. If you see them, I will just be killing my own people. For what reason? What will be my outcome tomorrow? I know America. I know all the Liberians living in America. Everybody get gone in that damn country. You know the country. You not here, you carry arm in your car. You not here, you carry arm in your car when you go to work. Certain party you go to, you carry arm. You think Gregor know all that thing? Gregor thinking all that thing too? You think who Gregor working for? He working for his family. He working for his children to live better life. So when he made somebody, he killed somebody who was children. And the people perishing in America, that really thing in America, you think not go after Gregor come on his children? They watch again after the United Party. They will crumble in that country because they're building property also. They're buying horses. They get cars. They get their children go to international school. So they will put the country on fleet. They will bring all the horses in Monrovia. They see where they were chat. Thank God, you know what I like this whole game and I'll tell you. CDC Bay property. They too big, more added they being massive property. They do that on thing, that children go to international school, whatsoever. So they will promote other people. Then they will, when we ask a question, that one woman born crazy child, you will say JCLT long time, 2026, in the middle of the 2027, the landscape of that political arena will change. And the United Party now home, you will never be standing again. You will never watch again. They will play in that country. Watch again. Now I ask you that question. Kweke Kuma cannot do nothing now. Because if he do anything, it was sacking. He acquire money, he making $5,000 or $6,000 per month. Besides all immunity a benefit. So you not say no. When now I will know what I will do. I will make my money. After making my money, now I will challenge this government. I will not abide by the president. Everything you will tell me. The how the game will be playing. Let me tell you, nobody will rather come to Patrick Sulu. Ask everybody in the police for. Even if you come and they can make it with Patrick Sulu. That because of George we are continuing. He said, no. You can do the country that day. But a particular leader, we're gonna run in 2029. Now why he doing all these things? He not even care for a children's future. He not caring for the legacy he will leave behind Jojo Bwakade tomorrow and the community will be running behind them. He not even thinking, Jojo, they're not here advancing a part. Say, Papa, let people not fool you here. We saw chancellor in the country. The day you not on the FA again will still be living with our children. You think we're not living like Liberia. But they're not advancing because now they color in the greed, they color in the fantasy. But 2027, the real reality will hit them. That time you will say, yeah, Jay, you've been talking this thing, then the thing they come to reality. They get more to lose than the CDC. Now I will speak.
Thank you, my brother Jake. My brother Chokon, let's hear from you as you conclude. Time have caught up with us as we have to go on the other side. But let's hear from you, sir.
So it was on that show. I want to say a big thanks to you, Honorable Sharif, for providing us the opportunity for our process to be educated. But Jake, I want to say thank you for your contribution to our viewers, to everyone for your support. Thank you for always sharing. Share the show as many times as you can. Share all of the chat room, share it with all the different platforms. Let the message go. And, I'm going to close on this note. Liberians, you are seeing it for yourself. The first batch of United Party officials, they were blessed in the sense that we never had the technology to our fingertips today. Right? They led the country in permanent darkness. At the time, social media were not available. And some of them came from America with a lot of fake documents, and they got a lot of lucrative positions because we never had that sophistication to check. But today, somebody say they graduated from Harvard 2010. I don't need to go Harvard University. I can leave that on my people and just do a research, and I will know whether I actually graduated from Harvard or not.
Yes.
So it is quite difficult to actually leave because the elected population that they had, that they led for the 12 years, no, it's not like that now. And so, to Liberians, the more you sit and allow these people to claim on you, The more you allow the people to do wickedness to you and do it to other people, believing that you are not the one, trust me, this wickedness is creeping to your doorsteps. This is time that you stand up and stand for your country. This is about your children and your children's future. This is not about me. This is not about Sharif. This is not about Mr. Jake. Stand for yourself now, or else there's a possibility that you will lose your tomorrow. I want to say thank you. It was a beautiful show. God bless you. May God bless all of our viewers. Jake, Ever Sharif, salute to you. Thank you.
Let's hear your conclusion, my brother Jake. As
So I'm really closing, and just end with it. Just tell the followers to share this video. You have to share our video. That's all. Yeah, you have to share it.
Thank you so much, fellow Liberians. On behalf of the platform, we want to say thanks to each and every one of you. We appreciate you. Follow the page. We want to say thanks to our new partner. We will be concluding, hopefully by next week, the Metro Media. Now we are streaming live on the Metro Media. They are streaming us live on the Metro Media. We are trying to see how best we can have more platforms, streaming us live. For now,
which one they call Metro Media again?
Metro Media is an online platform. It's an online platform. It's an online platform which we are streaming live on. And I want to say thanks to the CEO of the Metro Media, Mr. Sise. Our platforms, are very open to new partnership, and we can assure you that this year we are going to work behind the scene to ensure that we enlarging our coverage. Again, I want to say thanks to every one of you who take up the time to be here. I also encourage you to follow us live on the Kings FM as we transition there. Again, I want to thank you to my brother Chokon, who always do this. To be here for even 10 minutes is not easy. It's very cost intensive, especially in Liberia, that company then all can be stealing people data. If people then so to be here up to an hour, that is something that is really, really amazing. So for and on behalf of Honor the Palava Hall, the Redemption Hour, I want to say thanks to all of you and have yourself a God bless day from our end. Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
We want to encourage those who want to remain corrupt and steal money, that I beg them. The money should be used to bless our people. Thank you and God bless.